All right, this is me hiking up Mount Big White Mountain. The ski patrol said, go at your own risk. They were shutting it down yesterday, but recognize enthusiasm when they see it. In the midst of coronavirus, I figure it's probably the safest place we could be right now. Here's our exchange student Consti coming up with his skis. He already ate his granola bar. He might be in trouble by the top, which is still a ways to go. But got my Dave Treadway Chase Life sticker on. This mountain is one that he was playing on last year. He did a lot more epic things than this. But in the spirit of who he is, adventure, peace, trying to be good stewards, we're staying out of people's way, not gonna injure ourselves, and have some hope and have some fun. And we think that's a bit of what we ought to do in the midst of all that's happening and all that's probably still coming. Anyways, that's it from Big White. All right, this is me and Consti, 2/3 up now, heading towards the top of the T-bar. You'll notice I have his skis, just trying to manage the different loads. Consti brought 2 granola bars, it turns out, which was a wise choice. He's a little concerned about water, but we're gonna be okay. It's beauty up here. Hey, Consti?
Yeah.
And that's where we're headed. It's starting to get epic now. Getting really close. There's the T-bar top. Gotta say, second spring break season of skiing cut short. Last year was because I cut the top of my thumb, severed a tendon stupidly in the kitchen, and missed the last month of skiing, including 10 days we had booked at Big White, with a condo with friends and another condo that friends lent us. But got one night and one day in operational mode, for which I'm grateful. I'm also grateful my thumb's not cut anymore and I can use it. It repaired good enough. Grateful for the beauty we have in here and for the granola bar that I still have to eat. It's getting a little colder, but more beautiful. And Philippians 3, between 7 and 14, talks about all sorts of things Paul doesn't consider to his credit. We could probably do the same thing here in Canada. All these things in our first world country that in the midst of this COVID crisis, we're probably doing a lot better than a lot of people, even if there's not a lot of toilet paper in the shelves. But he talks about pressing on toward the goal to win the prize for which God called him heavenward. And it'd be a gross understatement to relate that to hiking to the top of this mountain for a good ski. But there's an attitude about it, about pressing on towards the goodness, the great things, the great God that he is, getting to know him, discovering his love, the adventure of knowing him and taking risks because we can trust him, the adventure of loving others, and that kind of pressing on. It takes courage, strength, stamina, Thankfully, Paul was a good example, and hopefully we've all got a bunch of good examples with us. And these kind of adventures that I go on like this are kind of the examples I lean on when I'm thinking about the more important life things that we have to press on towards or through. Whew. Almost ready for that granola bar now. All right, here we are, sitting at the top. Psalm 19 says the heavens declare the glory of God. And it talks about how the sun helps declare that. It has this line that says, nothing is deprived of its warmth. Wow. There it is right there, warming us up so we can stand on the top of this snowy mountain peak. Look at that view. Certainly is for us. You gotta love this. We're being loved by this. Oh man. And then of course, there's views like this down here. Holy smokes. Beauty. We're just about ready for an adventure, but first it's time for a granola bar. Well, enough talk. Here we go. Yow!